Hey, it's Pamela with Enjoy Gifts and Gathering, and it's time for our story. And we're going to be reading The Three Dots. Henry was from South Jersey. Sal was born in Alaska, and Margaret came from the Midwest. Although they lived in different parts of the country, they did have a few things in common. The most obvious of which was dots. Their lives were different. To feel less lonely, Henry, Margaret, and Sal turned to music. When they were old enough, they left home to seek their fortunes in New York. And by some strange twist of fate, they all walked into the same donut shop. It wasn't long before they knew they were kindred spirits. They decided to get an apartment together. Every night, Henry, Sal, and Margaret watched TV and ate donuts. Every day they played together. For the first time in their lives, they were happy. One day they answered an ad in the paper. "What do you kids call yourselves?" Hanny Goldstar asked without thinking. Sal answered, "The Three Dots." "I like it. I like it," Honey said, and signed them up on the spot. The Three Dots started out playing in little downtown clubs. Their popularity grew. They made appearances on all the talk shows. They were interviewed and photographed. People sought their advice on everything. They played for the president. They played for the Queen of England. They played for Madonna. Then something curious started to happen. On talk shows, for instance, the host would address Sal and not Henry or Margaret. People would ask Sal for his autograph and ignore Henry and Margaret. Offers started to pour in. The final straw came when Hollywood proposed a deal for a movie called Sal's Hawaiian Luau. Sal's part was to sing to hundreds of adoring islanders and tourists. Henry had a part as an islander, and Margaret had a part as a tourist. Can't get the pages to turn. That's it. I'm through. Henry moved into his own apartment. He decided to fulfill a lifelong ambition and took up painting. Margaret bought a big O donut shop. "I'll keep in touch," Henry said. "We'll have lunch," Margaret said. But they never did. Their birthdays passed, and so did Christmas. Then, it was a year to the day since Henry, Sal, and Margaret met. Henry decided to send a message to Margaret. At the same time, Margaret was making a message for Henry. Sal sent a message to both of them. By some strange twist of fate, all their messages were exactly the same. And from that day on, Henry, Sal, and Margaret got along famously. The end.